Hello, I'm Gentry, and I'm making this video to tell you about a photo that I shot at Bannack Ghost Town. It's this one. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I printed it. It's like my first time printing large scale. So I'm just going to talk about the process a little. First of shooting it, then editing it, and then printing it, I guess. For shooting it, like I said, it was in Bannack Ghost Town. And we went there for a photo excursion for my COMM 300 class at BYU-Idaho. And we had models there to help us with these photos. And so I asked two of the models to pose for this one, specifically in like the duel draw type angle, I guess, because I had this thought in my mind. And so when I asked them to do that, I just asked them to do that, and then I got real close to him to get this picture from the angle that I wanted. It was kind of hard because there was a lot of people shooting from different angles, but I like the way it turned out, and I really like the angle I got. My focus was on the gun. I wanted to get the focus on the gun and his hand so that that would all be clear, and then just a little bit of blur in the background, a little bit of blur just everywhere else. But I think this got really nice and sharp when I took the picture. I was using a Nikon D3300 and just a normal kit lens, so it wasn't anything special. But I took them in high quality JPEG form, so not using RAW or anything, just high quality JPEGs. And yeah, I really like the way it turned out. The experience of taking this picture and other pictures on that day was super fun. I've never really worked with models before, so that was a really good experience. Just being able to learn how to communicate with them, because it's kind of hard, more hard than I thought it would be. But yeah, that's the process of taking the picture. Now editing it, I used both Lightroom and Adobe Camera Raw and Photoshop. With Lightroom, I just did the basic exposure things, like, you know, lightening the exposure of the overall picture, or creating a focus on one hand or the other. And then with Adobe Camera Raw, I really brought up the shadows for the printing process. Because when you're printing a picture, it has to be a lot lighter than if you were just going to post it on the internet. Because shadows always print really dark and you don't want to lose that detail. So I did that. And the original photo, the tire tracks, they didn't look authentic because they were from tires with like rubber. And so I had to edit those out mostly. Like, you can still see them, but you can't see like the tread of the tire, which was the main concern that I had with the photo, because that's not authentic to the day, I guess. So that was the main piece of editing that took the most time, I think. And then, yeah, I printed it at Quick Ship and Copy. It's a place here in Rexburg, and it's a 16 by 24 print, and I used satin, not matte, not gloss, just satin print, and it's mounted on foam core. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think you got a lot of detail in the coat instead of being shadows, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.